Okay, this is day 4. Um, so the good news is I'll demonstrate the action, but the hydraulics work. I put in 4 quarts of the Dexron 3. I don't have a deep cycle battery yet, so I use that one. But what happened here was we mounted the pump onto the back. Right now I've got the cables loosely connected here, and you can see they just run down the side board, I think, but eventually what I'll do is run them inside of the body here. Bob and I talked this morning. The one thing that you'll want to do before starting up the exercising the hydraulics is making sure that all your lines are tight. This one here was loose. I didn't tighten it, so as I'm exercising, I lost about 3 quarts of tranny fluid, and it's all on the floor here, and some of it ran over here. I cleaned up most of it, so you can't see too much of it, but it's kind of run down over to the front, and I've got some leakage right here. Again, not a big deal. As long as once I had tightened it up, I had no problem. So my next challenge now is a couple of things. One of them is this clearance here. I'm definitely going to have to do something about the clearance. That probably means removing the front bumper from the ATV. So the next thing, I had to call Bob this morning because when I was working on this, I thought this is the lower fork, and it's got the wider U in the bottom, and it just fits in there like that. You can see that it's pretty simple to do. The problem here is the upper fork, which is a smaller fork, doesn't fit. And of course, I told Bob, I think I got a problem, and he said, well, that's a plastic cover on the rod. And then I realized, oh yeah, so it will take some modification of the cover, and I'm probably going to have to cut into the cover just to allow for clearance to the rod so that I can get the spring locks in. So that's where we're at right now, and this is day 4, and on day 4 I should be able to demonstrate the hydraulics on the front end when I get it done. So I don't know how long this will take, but once we got it done, we'll do a demonstration.